Hi everyone, this is Rose from BitPOS and I am going to introduce our latest application which is called BitPOS MBM or Multi-Branch Monitoring. So this application is very suitable for businesses who have multiple branches so madali siyang ma-monitor, madaling ma-centralize yung data and madaling makapag-generate ng mga analytics. Also, this is also capable and also suitable for franchise type of businesses po. So, let's dive in with the features. So, I do have here the application installed in an Android device, which is my Android tablet. And I also have it here viewed dito sa ating malaking screen, which is suitable naman po for admin meetings or management meetings po. So, aside from that one, you can actually see that this also have multiple tables here. This actually represents my store. And you can actually see the lineup of my store. So in this device, I actually have 10 stores installed here from Tindahan 9247 to Tindahan 9256. So you can actually install multiple stores in this setup. So pwede din natin siyang i-group that one tablet can be from your Luzon stores, another for Mindanao, another for Visayas. So pwede mas maganda siyang ganoon, naka-group po siya per tablet, per view, so that mas madali po yung monitoring natin if and ever madami po yung location na kailangan nating i-monitor. So, let's dive in with the feature. So here, you can actually see here, bawat stores ko, different location po siya. So I have here my Las Piñas, my QC, my Bulacan, may Manila, may Tondo, may Mandaluyong, Rizal, Parañaque, Laguna, and Pasay, which meron siyang designated links. We have Tindahan 9247 till Tindahan 9256. In this area as well, may mga buttons po tayo from orders, view, add, update, refresh, logout button, and then the settings po, which is very suitable naman po kung ano man yung gusto nating gawin dito sa ating app. So I'll start first with our add button kung saan dito po tayo nag-a-add ng branch or terminal. So what is the difference between the two? Yung branch po is location-based po siya na ina-add natin yung tindahan ID just like mine. Nag-a-add ako ng tindahan ID 9256, 9255. Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng ating tindahan ID or branch po. If terminal naman, we can add the computer ID. This actually goes for the setup na example, sa isang location, marami tayong cashier. That's why kailangan natin i-add yung per terminal po. You also have here the credential. It's either sa branch ka nag-add or sa computer ID or sa POS terminal. You have to input the credentials there in order for you to add the device here sa ating setup. Next is, you can actually see here that I do have the features that I wanted. So, etong mga features na to, it's very customizable. Depende po kung ano yung requirements ng tindahan natin or ng ating main office. So, in my end, I am more focused on the sales side. So, you can actually see here yesterday's sales, last week's sales, last month's sales, and then my last month profit margin. For this one, you can actually request to get it customized kung ano yung mga importanteng mga features na kakailanganin nyo to monitor the status or the performance of the store po. So, wala naman pong problema iyan. Once you input all the necessary details, tap mo lang yung save, automatically makikita mo na siya dito, ma-add mo na yung tindahan natin sa ating view. So in my end, I do have 10 stores here in total, and each and every store, mapapansin nyo bakit iba-iba yung kulay niya. We have the red ones, meron akong orange, I also have the green ones here on this side. So anong ibig sabihin ng bawat kulay? So, yung mga red na mga tindahan natin, ito yung mga stores natin na medyo mabababa yung benta or sales nila. So, madali natin siyang ma-identify because yung red nakaka-grab agad ng attention. So, it's a little bit negative when we look at it, but this is actually very good for quick glance na si tindahan natin sa Bulacan, si Manila, si Mandaluyong, Rizal, Parañaque, Laguna, and Pasay branches, meron tayo mga negative profit or meron tayo mga low sales na mga araw or weeks. So here, you can actually see here kung ano yung performance nila. So I have here my last month profit margin, naka 0% yung iba. Yung iba naman, naka negative. Though may ibang stores tayo, like say for example, etong ating tindahan ng 247 in Pasay, meron naman po siyang 31.28% na profit margin from last month, but you can also see that from the previous days, weeks, and months, medyo bumaba or nag-deteriorate po yung benta natin. So, of course, by this one, we can get a solution kung ano yung magiging approach natin to fix this problem. Bakit medyo dry yung sales natin? Bakit medyo low yung sales in this area? So, may mga pakulo na tayo, promotion, we can now approach it that way so that para ma-boost pa yung sales ng mga locations natin. So, we're going to help them stabilize your sales, make it more na bumalik sila on track sa ating level na tataas yung benta natin. So, here, you can also see my Tondo tindahan here, Tondo location, in tindahan 9256. Makikita mo, iba din yung kulay niya. Bakit orange? Orange is a threshold. When we say threshold, 50-50 kumbaga, meaning 50-50 siya, 50 na mataas yung sales niya, 50% din is medyo nag-deteriorate yung sales niya. Kumbaga, kumakapit na lang siya. So here, you may able to see that meron siyang profit margin na mataas last month, which is 114.51%. 100% naman yung last month sales natin, but nag-deteriorate siya from last week. Wala na siyang benta, naging negative 100% na kahapon, wala na din siyang benta. So, automatically, mag-grab agad ng attention natin. Bakit? Nagde-deteriorate yung sales natin. Of course, we need approaches para naman po ay ma-stabilize ulit natin yung benta at ma-perform ulit natin in good manner yung ating tindahan in this area. So, of course, may mga ano na tayo neto, approach na pwede nating propose. Next is may tindahan which are the green ones. So, etong mga green stores natin, kung tawagin, ay this represents yung mga stores natin na nakastabilize na sila, maganda yung performance ng benta, that's why nakakulay green sila. So, kung mapapansin mo, in our tindahan 9248 and tindahan 9250, makikita natin that even though, let's say si 9248, 0% yung last month profit margin niya, tumaas naman po yung last month sales natin. Since, i-compare natin, ay nag-i-increase naman po siya. So, makikita natin, nakapagbenta siya ng 20,000 pesos. Though, meron naman siyang problema last week kasi wala siyang benta, kaya nakapula na naman siya ulit to negative 100%, but bawing-bawi na naman siya yesterday since nakapagbenta siya. And you can actually see that there is also a sales for today. Makikita natin yung 5 p.m., may benta siya, 3 customer worth 2,210 pesos and a total of 3 transactions. So, nakikita natin yan. And for tindahan 9250, you can also see that there is also difference between this one. What's nice is that each and every table na nakikita natin dito ay pwede po nating lagyan ng analytics. So, if I double tap tindahan 9248, may graphical representation siya for the whole month that is starting from 25 till 25. So, you can actually see a whole graph from here. Ayan, so this is tindahan 9248, last 30-day sales, a total of 25,285.54 pesos. So aside from that one, if I am going to tap once again naman po, yung ating today sales per hour, ayan, double tap ko lang siya, makikita nyo din na from 12 a.m. until 11:59 p.m. today, meron siyang benta kaninang 5 p.m. po at total of 2,210 pesos. So, daily sales nakikita natin based by hour. Of course, this also helps us identify kung ano yung mga peak hours ng tindahan natin. Next is, meron din tayong comparison from our yesterday sales. If I double tap on that one, iba naman po yung flow ng benta natin from 12 a.m. yesterday to 11:59 p.m. You can actually see that the total sales yesterday is 7,745.54 pesos. And makikita natin kung anong oras siya nag-start nagbenta. So it started by 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. wala po siyang sales. And then bumalik ng 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 4 p.m. So here, the analytic is very thorough. You can actually see the movement of the tindahan po. So, hindi natin kailangang i-open yung back office or manghingi ng report. nakikita agad natin yung process nila. And lastly, of course, aside from this one po, you can also generate the last month sales. So, double tap lang natin yan. Makikita din natin kung ano yung nangyari last month. So, in my tindahan 9248, there is a total of 163,545,000 yung ating nakita dito sa benta niya. So, this starts from 1 until May 31. So, you can actually see, ang pinakamalakas na araw is noong May 16, a total of 116 and 875 pesos sales. So, napakadali na natin yang makita. Now, since dito sa viewing natin, we are more focused on the analytics side of the sales and the performance, hindi lang yun yung binibigay ng ating multi-branch monitoring system. Imagine niyo yung ating centralization of creating purchase order from the branches and then giving it to the main office. So, paano natin ma-automate yung approach na yon? So, we have a button here called orders. If you tap on that one po, makikita na natin yung list of orders natin from different locations. So, right now, as you can see, I have 2 orders here. This is from my Laguna branch and then my Quezon City branch. Yan yung nakikita natin. And if I double tap on that one po, you'll get a preview of our purchase order. So example, ito. Ito yung PO ng Laguna branch. So there is no manual approach na hindi na nila tayo pini-PM, bina-Viber, or sinisenda ng PO. Automatically from their system, doon sa back office nila, once they create a purchase order, nagre-reflect po siya agad dito sa ating multi-branch monitoring. So kung mapapansin niyo po, ito yung stock ID, the description. So they ordered a coffee beans, sugar syrup, fructose, matcha, and then the cups, the lids, the straw, the quantity. Ito yung ating selling price, and then ito yung buying price nila. So, buying price represent yung presyo na nilagay nila doon sa purchase order. The selling price is the price that we have in the system. Of course, the main office have their own back office, so meron tayong sariling selling price towards our, what we call this one, branches or franchise. So, makikita natin dito, you actually have a option where you can tag your customer ID, meaning kung meron tayong name or background or profile for that specific branch po, because the system also have a customer database where you can actually see the history of the transaction, pwede nating i-type yung ID natin. It could be the name of the store if you want, Saki Store Laguna, pwedeng ganon, para matag natin na ito yung customer na nag-order or ito yung branch na nag-order. You also have an option here where you can create this one into a sales order, meaning automatically tinatanggap natin yung PO nila, or you have an option to ignore it. Kung example, nagpapautang po tayo, so there is a accounts payables in the system, and you can actually check there that etong customer na to ay hindi natin, or etong branch na to ay hindi natin bibigyan ng stocks unless nagbayad sila sa mga outstanding purchase nila. We have the option to ignore it. So, yan yung ating automation dito. So, if you make it into a sales order or an SO, automatically it will create into a delivery receipt, into an invoice, and then into a payment receipt towards our branches. So, if you want to know more about that one, you can actually book an online demo so that we can explain the process further po. Okay? Now, diving in. Ayan. Aside dito sa ating nakikita, etong orders, etong pag-a-add, etong mga analytics, we also have a button here which is the setting icon button. If you're going to tap on that one, automatically, meron kang option dito na pwede mong i-resize yung mga frames ng view natin. So in my end, I am already okay with the setup. So eto, depende na lang po kung ano yung gusto ninyo, because the view here or the tables here can be resized, make it bigger, make it smaller, depende po kung ano yung mas preferred ninyo. So, you have here a button na pwede nyong i-move You can actually move the detail frame width, the height of the frame. So, ito width niya, yung height niya, yung ating mga item frame, which is this one, palakihin natin, paliitin natin. Depende po kung ano yung preference niyo doon mismo sa screen. If you're going to look at it in tablet mode, it's a little bit different. Kung titingnan mo naman dito, napakaganda at ayos na yung setup natin. So, kung ano man yung preference natin, you can adjust it to make it more convenient in your end. Okay? And in my end, okay na ako sa setup ko. Tap ko lang po yung save. Automatically, I'm going to retain the setup that I did for my MBM po. Ayan. So, moving forward, aside dito sa nakikita natin na process, we actually integrate our multi-branch monitoring application with AI. I know a lot of you knows ChatGPT. Kung alam niyo po yung ChatGPT, yung MBM natin, connected na po siya dito sa ating AI, which in case you don't want to isa-isa open this one, you can just mention the store name and automatically it gives you an analytic. Let me show you how it works. So if you tap on that one, automatically you may able to tap or type your message here kung gusto ninyo. So in my end, I want it more on voice para hindi mahirap. Here, you can actually use multiple languages from English, pwede pong Tagalog, pwede pong Bisaya, depende po sa inyo. So eto yung gagawin natin. I'll just tap this microphone icon and then ask my question here. So let me give you an example. Tell me the sales of Tindahan 9248 today. And then, once you're good, tap mo lang yung send. And here, automatically, mapapansin niyo that my question was asked here and the system will fetch the data and it will automatically create a chart. So this is the sales of Tindahan 9248 dated today, June 25, 2024. And you can actually see a total of 2,210 and an average of 92 pesos. So if you also wanted to make it in Tagalog, so example, ipakita mo ang benta ng Tindahan 9248 kahapon. And then just tap send. Automatically, ayan, makikita nyo, I gave my instruction in Tagalog. Ipakita mo ang benta ng Tindahan 9248 kahapon. And the system generates the sales yesterday po. So you can actually see from 12 a.m. until 11:59 p.m. Now imagine this one. Paano pag yung ating instruction ay gawin nating Bisaya, Ilonggo, the system can actually generate that one. Wala naman pong problema, capable naman po yung ating multi-branch monitoring. So this is really nice when in terms of AI. So example, ipakita ang halin sa Tindahan 9248 sa bulan sa Mayo. And here, I just tap send. And you can actually see here that my instruction is in Bisaya. Ipakita ang halin sa Tindahan 9248 sa bulan sa Mayo. And then the system fetched the data successfully, giving me an idea of my sales Wednesday, May 1, 2024 to Friday, May 31, 2024, a total of 163,545 and an average of 5,276 peso sales. So, very convenient siya kung ayaw nyong isa-isahin na i-view yung mga graphical representation natin dito sa ating chart view like this one. We also have our AI assistants. So, in order for you to know more of the features of our multi-branch monitoring application po, you may book an online demo and chat us in our page or call us in our numbers.